Hi and welcome back. I have an intro for an 2018 year-long project pan. I really enjoyed doing 17 in 2017, and so I figured I would do this again. I like the fact that these are like kind of like a rolling project pan, so if I use up an item, I'll put something else in. We'll see how it goes. I picked some harder items, just things that I want to get out of my collection or my little hoard of makeup. Yeah, I don't really, why else do you pan? To use things up, I guess, and I'm hoping that it works out in my favor. Reminds me, what movie was that? It was like, may the odds be ever in your favor. Those are good movies. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get started because I have 18 items to go through. I picked things that are all going to work together. They're also going to work with my Pan That palette for this year, which I am panning the Natasha Denona Lila palette. I'll leave that link down below. Please don't mind my hair. This is the result of me getting a phone call at 7:15 in the morning to come into work at 8 o'clock. And it's kind of a hot mess, but me in all my glory. All right, let me start with the powder products, which I will, for updates, I'll be taking photos of and like showing previous progress in my videos. So the first one is this mini Hourglass Diffused, what is this? Diffused Light. Ambient lighting powder in the shade Diffused Light. It is the white one. This is practically brand new. I've had it for about a month, and I use it with Wayne Goss brush, and I put it like down my nose, on my under eyes, and on my cheekbones, and in this area. I'm going to assume that this is going to take all year because it's practically brand new. But I like this product, and I figure I might as well pan it, and it will hopefully keep me from wanting to buy other like of those kinds of setting powders. Another item that I have that's a powder is this Candleglow Sheer Perfecting Powder. I'm in the shade 2. This is by Laura Mercier, and it is another domed product. It's a setting powder, and there's my starting point. So I have had this for a couple of months, and I just use it all over my face as a setting powder, and I really enjoy it. It's similar to the Hourglass powders, you know, it's basically the same thing. It swatches just my skin tone. It's nothing super special, but I would love to see if I can use this in a year because these like domed baked products are kind of crazy. I have another powder, and that's the RCMA No Color powder. I am right here, but I have a little bit of a trick with using this because the shaker top is like a spice shaker, and it's kind of difficult to like go like this and then open it up, and then there's a little bit of powder. It's kind of annoying, and I can't fit my brush into this container if I take it, like take the lid off. So what I have been doing is dumping some powder into this empty Laura Mercier translucent powder tin, and I will use it from here instead of here. So I'm gonna try and time this, that way I'm not like dumping a bunch of this stuff into this container and then giving an update, because I think that would be cheating. But I mean, I think I've had this for at least an entire year, maybe more, and I still have that much left. So I doubt that I can finish this by the end of this year, but I'm hoping that it curbs my want to buy the Laura Mercier translucent powder again, because that one's kind of expensive, and the way I've been using this, which is buffing it on again with the airbrush by Wayne Goss, it works out if I use these two items together. Otherwise, it's kind of a hot mess. Like this with the Beauty Blender, it's not any good. It gives like crazy flashback. So I have a blush, and that is a Tarte blush in the shade Exposed. I know, I'm probably crazy for wanting to pan this. And the only way that this product comes up on a brush is by using a synthetic brush, so I can't use any of my Goss brushes. They're just too soft to pick this product up. And the one I use is a Sephora Pro Contour Blush Contour Brush. I like it, but I have to like really, really dig into there and then kind of stipple it on my cheek. We'll see. I've used this, you know, enough times to know that it's gonna be a pain. It's gonna be a pain, but that's my starting point. So wish me luck on this blush, because I have not attempted to pan a Tarte blush. I only say that because if you know the Tarte blushes, you know that they're like super hard packed. It's gonna be fun. My bronzer, I have two bronzers and I'm wanting to pan this Bobbi Brown one. I'm in the shade medium 2. This is my favorite bronzer of all time. I figured I might as well just throw this in. This one is actually kind of a gimme product. I know that I can go through this in a year because the other bronzer I have, it's like a loose bronzer and I never wear it, like ever. I don't think it's even counted in my inventory. But yeah, so you can see the rings starting to show through, and I know that this will be easy since I use it like every single day. Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil. This is an oil primer and I actually kind of like it. It makes my foundation go on really smooth. I don't want to say that it helps with the staying power of my foundation, but I did buy this full price and it was kind of pricey, so I want to get my money's worth out of it. I'm gonna update my line, but I'm like right at the bottom of where it says Smashbox. So yeah, I'm hoping that this can go because I don't want it to get old. I can also use this in my hair if need be, on my hands. I don't really know what kind of oil it is, but it doesn't irritate my skin, so I figured this would be a good year-long product to use up. Some eye products. I'm gonna maybe be kicking myself later for this. Urban Decay's liquid eyeliner in the shade Revolver. This is a gray or silver glitter liner. Not really glitter, it's one of their liquid liners, but it's really nice. And I thought that the cool tone gray would go good with the Lila palette. There's a swatch of it. It's pretty, so I'll just use this until it either starts irritating my eyes or whatnot. This is old. They changed the packaging, and so I just would really like, I would like to use it because those ones are like $20 each, so you know. All these other items, I'm just going to show you what they are. I'm not going to like hold them up to my book yet because I don't have anything marked, but by my next update in a month, you'll see like my progress. This eye pencil is by Urban Decay again, and it's in the shade Tornado. It is a deep purple right there, and again I chose this because of the Lila palette, but I think it would be a good neutral because it's really kind of a deep purple. But there's that one. And then a lighter or brighter purple is Piggybank by ColourPop. They unfortunately don't make this anymore and I'm really sad about it. I love this eyeliner. That one. I wish that they would bring these back because these eyeliners are so good. So good. So I don't have too much left of this. Like that's all I have. I can totally 100% get through this one in a year. And then I have two cream shadow sticks, both of them by Bobbi Brown. This one is in the shade Golden Pink. I got this out of a Sephora Play Box, and that is all that is in there. I can use this as a base on my eyelid, and I think it will work out really nicely. It's just a golden pink, just like the name says. And this one is in the shade Greige, and this came out, I think, in 2016, and it's really pretty. So there's golden pink and there's Greige. This was a limited edition item, and I'm really sad, but I'd like to use it up. I've been hanging on to it because I didn't want to use it. It's time though. I've held on to it long enough. And I do like these as bases. They just give a little bit extra dimension, and I also like them on my lower lash line. They work out perfectly, wonderfully well. ColourPop makes a lippy primer, and I figured why not? This is like my last ColourPop lippy except for some glosses, and that's how much I have left. might not be super great because it'll help extend the wear of my lipsticks and whatnot, but I needed an item, and trying to pick out 18 items at once is a big deal. Urban Decay's Rush Lip Pencil. I love this color. I'm really into like this pinky, dusty pink color right now on my lips. It's beautiful. So that one's practically brand new, but I really like that. And in my mind, it's going to work out really well with some of the lipsticks that I'm panning this year. And I have two lipsticks. The first is Dreaminess. This one is a MAC Mineralize finish. I don't think that they make these anymore. So they're a little bit, probably some of my older lipsticks in my collection. And this is just a baby pink. So I want to use this one. And I have another Mineralized lipstick, and that is in the shade Pure Pout. And this is just a nude color. They're really nice and they're easy to wear. Clinique's Chubby Stick in the shade Woppin Watermelon. This is another Sephora Play item. That's all that's in there. That's it. Like, I should be able to get through that super fast. So if I go through any of these, then I'll just sub in more products. But there's that one. And I think this is my last. Oh, I have two more. This deluxe sample of this MAC lip gloss in the shade Water Deities. It's just a little lip gloss. I like throwing little lip glosses in projects because they go fairly quickly. I wear them at work a lot. They're easy to stick in my pocket. And, you know, it's a lip gloss. And my very last item is kind of a cheat item because it is something that I use every day to set my eyeshadow, and that is the shade Brule from Wet n Wild. I have depotted it, and it's in my Tarte palette, but that's where I'm at right now. I have no fear that I would be able to get through this. I'm wanting to work on all of my cream colored shadows because why not? That's it. Those are my 18 items. I will be doing updates on this about the beginning of every month, so please stay tuned. Subscribe if you are not already subscribed. My name is Stephanie, and I am definitely a makeup addict. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. And I have two MAC lipsticks. The first is called Dreaminess by MAC.